All right. Ooh, sorry. Well, really good day. Really good day 4. I told the guys after practice, I've seen that type of practice before, but I have never seen it here. And I told them, I was honest with them. I said, I'll tell you when you guys don't practice well, and when you suck, I'll tell you. I think that's a little bit of the beauty about our program. We're honest, and the kids listen to the truth, they seek the truth, they hear it, and they go out and prove. We've gotten better all 4 days. We really have. Today was probably one of the better practices that I've been around. Like I told them, I've never seen it before, but the last time I saw it, the place I was at, you saw it day after day after day after day. So in the grand scheme, it doesn't mean anything, for the ultimate success or ultimate future of the season. But what it means is these guys now have seen what it looks like to practice the right way. Has nothing to do with execution, has nothing to do with did everybody make the right play or go the right way. It had to do with the way you approach practice. I told the defense it started in walkthrough. I told the offense it started in walkthrough. They came out of the locker room with their minds made up that they were going to have a great practice, individually and collectively. And that's what we got to do moving forward. We've built, 1, 2, 3. Today was 4. We've gotten better. And I say that with as much excitement about getting better today, which as much call or pause about what that means 28 days from now. But at least if the kids are visual, if they've been able to see what it looks like, how to practice, how to run, how to finish, how to stay off the ground, how to take care of your teammates, how to be competitive. Those type of things we saw today, and we got to be able to recapture that and do it again on Monday and throughout the rest of the camp. So really good start. Really pleased with where we are after 4 days. Healthy, that's the number one thing. Obviously, you always worry about that. I think we're doing a really good job of managing the schedule, taking care of each other, doing a really good job in between meetings and practice, taking care of our bodies. Defensively, I don't know if they missed a beat. I really don't. We're different. We're different because I think we're a little more athletic, a little faster. Last year we were probably a little bit more just brute strength. We're still strong, but we're different. The O-line is probably the most improved unit on the entire team, competitively. The front 7, the O-line and D-line front 7 have coined themselves Jurassic Park. And there are some times in there that I don't want to get near them. So they're doing it the right way. And obviously the competition that they're going to be able to get daily is going to help. We're developing a lot of young guys on both sides of the ball at those positions, so it's going to be critical. I think, again, when you just look at the kids that have come back in the program going on their 3rd or plus year, it's so much easier now. They know what to do. They understand the offensive and defensive and special team systems. They understand the expectation from practice to meetings to walkthroughs, the whole 9. So really pleased with where we are. Obviously, that's day 4. If we played the championship today, I would tell you we're going to win it. But we don't, so I don't know. So we go back to the drawing board tonight to watch the film, and then we get back and figure out how do we improve for Monday. That's the biggest challenge. How do we improve for Monday? We've improved each day, and that's what I asked them to do. Don't look at when the game is, who we play, or anything like that. Just look at improving each day, and we've been able to do that so far.
Are they more like T-Rex or Velociraptor?
I don't get close enough to find out because there's one albino T-Rex that wears 55, and I mean, whenever he's out there, I try to back up because the guy is on fire. I mean, he's leading and practicing the way you should expect a guy like him to practice. And what is happening is becoming contagious because if you run on the field with him and you don't know what to do, he sends you off. Done. So only guys run out there to know what to do. Usually those are the guys that play really well. So I think the leadership, again, I've been talking about this all summer. Leadership has done a really good job. They're holding each other accountable. Now, in the grand scheme of that, what does that mean for play 88 of the season? I don't know. But today, we're doing things the right way, and that's all you can focus on today.
Last year you were structured in the way you had this goal for week 1, this goal for week 2. Is that kind of the same approach you're taking this year?
This year it's a little bit different. It's just overall improvement. Yeah, we still got some goals. We're talking about some things in our team meetings at night to kind of build what we need collectively, organizationally, culturally for this season. But just improve. And obviously, every time there's an install, it's improving. Every time there's another day, this is the 4th day, so obviously everybody's bodies get a little bit, we've put on pads 2 days now, or shells, whatever we're allowed to do. Everybody's bodies get a little banged up, from just running into somebody else. So how do I manage that? How do I, take care of my body tonight so I can come back ready to go on Monday? So that's all we're doing, 1 week at a time. This week we talked at the beginning of the week about being competitive, and I think they bid on that really good. Moving forward, we're going to talk on just focus and intensity. How do we get really good energy in practice without diving and tackling guys and being out of control? I still got to be focused on what it is my role is, or whatever the tempo of practice is, or whatever the period is. But I can play with unbelievable intensity and still do that. There's no different than playing a game without a penalty. You go make a big play and you get a penalty. Well, how do you prevent that? You got to have focus on what you're supposed to do, but also the intensity to go play free. So I think we're doing that, but overall just trying to improve each week.
I know Clint talked about kind of the depth and the variety that you have in the wide receiver room. Are you kind of seeing that through?
Yeah, really, what it's really creating is competition. Because one, they're going against a really good back end on the other side. The DBs are really good. Micah's doing a heck of a job. J.J. Roberts is doing a heck of a job. We got some young guys, A.G. McGee, J.D. McKnight's in there, Ishmael, Deonte Hill. We got some guys on the back end that are really competitive. So when you go in there, you got to make a play or compete at a high level, or, the guy behind you is going to do it. We haven't always had that, which allows guys to naturally, unintentionally kind of get comfortable. And right now we got enough depth in that room that guys can't get comfortable. So I feel really good about it. Day 4. Let me be completely honest, because you guys are right that we're going to win the national championship, and then as soon as we don't get a first down, everybody will throw the paper that you guys wrote it at me.
I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, next week. No, but honestly, I'm excited because I'm excited about day 4. I really am, and I understand we got another 20 some odd days to go, but all we can focus on is one day at a time. We focus on the day. What can we do tonight in our meetings to get improvement from what we just went through? How do we come back out Monday and do a really good job? That's kind of where we are.
And really, just it's always, it's like when you're shooting free throws, you always want to make the last one. It's kind of like you want to end.
Yeah, just let me go to bed tonight feeling like, hey, we made a positive step. That's what I ask the guys. Hey, when you guys leave here feeling like you did everything you could do today to make the best of today. When we come back tomorrow, we'll get corrected. And yeah, there were some mistakes out there. We put installs in, so we're up to about 4 installs. So there were some things that showed up that we got to go back and cover. Some of the younger guys are still a little bit battling the conditioning part of practice and how do I finish and not get tired and all those things. But overall, it wasn't sloppy. Not a lot of balls on the ground. Not a lot of guys falling down. Not a lot of guys going, one guy going left, one guy going right. So pleased. That's it. You guys are easy, man. I come up here and tell you guys we're doing good every week. No, but I want to say thank you to all the fans we're going to have here today for Fan Day. Obviously, this is a big part of what we do is get our players an opportunity to get exposed to the media and fans and community before, games, and so they can kind of get a name with a face, see, hey, I got an autograph from this player or whatever, and kind of hold on to that throughout the season. So really appreciate all the fans that come out today. Appreciate you guys for being here, and see you guys on Monday. Go Hurt.
All right.